Hey students, since we don't have enough time, so I decided to make a video for you to show how to solve the exam questions. So let's see question number 6B. Actually, I was quite surprising. So many of you didn't solve this question because even though you failed to solve question A, still you can solve question B by using this one, guys. So basically, this equation, 16 to the power of x minus 2 power of 2x plus 3 minus 9 equals 0. They ask you to convert this equation to the quadratic equation from A. So question B means by using this equation, solve the question. So even though you fail to show this equation can be converted to the quadratic equation, but still you can solve question B by using y squared minus 8y minus 9 equals 0, okay? So let's see. So hence show that equation, this one, has x equals log 2, 3 as its only solution. So by using A, it can be converted as y squared minus 8y minus 9 equals 0. And then by using your calculator, you can solve this quadratic equation easily, which is y is 9 or negative 1. And then let's go back to the original shape of y. Y was substituted to 2 to the power of 2x. Do you remember? You can just use it from A. Even though you failed to solve question A, but still you can use it. So 2 to the power of 2x equals 9, or 2 to the power of 2x equals negative 1. But from here, of course, it's not, right? It doesn't work because this one is positive. Then let's see, even though you don't know how to solve this exponential equation, but still you can use your calculator. You can use your calculator to solve x as log 2, 3. Or I am going to show you how to solve this question. So 2 to the power of 2x equals 9, right? Which is actually, you can see it's a 3 squared. Then please see the answer. The base is 2. The base is 2. So by using logarithm with base 2, so log 2, 2 to the power of 2x equals log 2, 3 squared. Do you understand? And then we always practice move this in this to the front, move this in this to the front. Then 2x log 2 and 2 equals 2 log 2 and 3. And this value is 1, right? Therefore, 2x equals 2 log 2, 3. Then you can divide it by 2, which make x equals log 2 and 3 is the only solution. So if there are connected question A, B, C, and then normally they ask you to use the result from the previous question, okay? So please keep in your mind and try to connect the question, the next question to the previous question. Let's move to the next question. Okay, determine the set of values of x. Give your answer in exact form using set notation. They ask you two things, exact form, so no estimation, and then set notation. Okay, so firstly, 3x squared plus 3x minus x minus 6 is greater than 0. Move all those terms to the left side to make a quadratic inequality. And then by collecting like terms, simplify 3x squared plus 2x minus 6 is greater than 0. Then firstly, you need to solve this equation. 3x squared plus 2x minus 6 equals 0. And by using your calculator, you can find the exact value of x as, what is that, minus 1, no, plus minus square root, I think 19. Yes. So this is the exact value. And then let's solve the quadratic equation. So if there are two values here, so one is -1 minus square root 19 over 3. The other one is -1 plus square root 19 divided by 3. And please keep in mind, if the quadratic equation is in the form of bigger than 0, then if their root is alpha and beta, which alpha is bigger than beta, then you need to choose the outer part. If ax squared plus bx plus c is less than 0, and then if this equation has two roots, as alpha and beta, and then in this case, if it's less than 0, then it's between, okay? Since from this equation, from this inequality, the quadratic one, which is located on the left side, is bigger than 0, So you need to choose the outer part of these two values. Therefore, x is smaller than -1 minus square root 19 over 3, or x is greater than -1 plus square root 19 over 3. But since they ask you to write down as a set notation, just to simply use set, and then its element is x. X is defined as in this way. That's all, okay? I noticed that so many of you forgot this quadratic inequality. Okay, please bring back your memory and try to remember it. Let's move to the next question. Okay, there are cubic function is given, and then they ask you to sketch this graph. And they told you a is between 0 and 6. Actually, so you can solve this question in this way. X minus a, and x minus 6, since you can find the x-intercept first, which means x value when y equals 0. So it means that x equals 0, a, and 6. Okay, so 0. Since a is between 0 to 6, if 6 is here, then a should be in between. Do you understand? And then cubic equation, it's an odd function. Odd function starts from the negative infinity if the coefficient of x cubed is positive, and then goes to the positive infinity. Even function. If the coefficient of the highest degree of x is positive, and then it comes from the positive infinity, goes to positive infinity, okay? So you should draw this graph in this way, but it needs to pass through this point and this point and go to the positive infinity. This should be the answer of this question. Or if you forgot how to solve this one, then just choose simple a between 0 to 6. So let's say 3. It means that fx equals x minus 3, and x minus 6. And by using your calculator, you can draw a graph. And then 0, 3, 6. Then of course you can switch 3 to a. Do you understand? Even though you forgot how to draw this graph, but still, by substitute certain value, you can choose any value between 0 to 6 and then draw a graph by using your own calculator. This is a kind of tip that you can use. Okay, sketch the graph of y equals f negative 2x on the axis below. So it's like y equals fx is converted to y equals fax, right? And then it is stretch x direction. With scale factor 1 over a, right? 1 over a. And then here, the thing is that there is negative, negative, negative. We are going to deal with this one later. So firstly, y equals fx. It's going to move to y equals f2x. It means that stretch x direction, horizontal direction with scale factor 1 over 2. So since the original graph, it passes through 0, a, and 6. The first step should be 0 and then 1 over 2. So 1 over a over 2 and 6. 1 over 6 times 1 over 2 is going to be 3, right? So you can draw this graph in this way. Then you need to convert y equals f2x to y equals f minus 2x. So 2x is changed to minus 2x. It means that only x has been changed, right? So it's going to be converted. So it's going to be reflected on the y-axis. So x sign has been changed. So it's going to be converted on the y-axis. So sorry, not converted, reflected, which is negative a over 2 and negative 3, this blue line, and then reflect this one. Okay, let's move to the next question. Solve the equation sine square x equals 1. So again, sine square x means sine x square equals 1. It means that value of sine x should be plus minus 1. So either sine x equals 1 or sine x equals minus 1. Draw a graph of sine between 0 to 360, right? And then it's like 1 and it's negative 1. And when the value of sine is 1, is only 1 point, which is 90 degrees. Sine value is negative 1 when x equals 270. Therefore, x equals 90 degrees or 270 degrees. Or you can use inverse function x equals sine inverse 1 and x equals sine inverse negative 1. Then it's going to show up 90. So you can use this one. It's going to show up as negative 90 degrees, okay? Negative 90 degrees. Then since negative 90 degrees, this one. So if you convert this angle to the positive direction angle, and it's going to be 270 degrees. Question number 10, by using suitable trigonometric identity. So tangent. So this one, it has sine, cosine, and tangent. But on what it's left here is only tangent theta. It means that you need to convert sine and cosine to tangent, right? Then there are two relationships between trigonometries all the time. You need to remember. The first one is square relationship, which is cosine square theta plus sine square theta equals 1. The second one is tangent theta can be converted as sine theta over cosine theta. Please remember these two all the time, okay? And then we need to use the second one, this question, right? So firstly, just please compare this. You need to move cosine theta to the left side because what is left on the right side here is only 4, right? So sine theta tangent theta equals 4 cosine theta divided by cosine theta divided by cosine theta. And then since sine theta over cosine theta equals tangent theta, this one is tangent theta, right? Therefore, tangent square theta equals 4. Done. Okay? And then students, the second question. Again, if they are connected, it means that you need to use the result from the previous question, which is you need to use tangent square theta equals 4. So from question 1, it can be converted as tangent square theta equals 4. Then again, tangent theta square equals 4, students, means that tangent theta is either 2 or minus 2. Please don't forget negative part, okay? Then firstly, let's solve the equation tangent theta equals 2. Do you understand? Tangent theta equals 2. So by using your calculator, theta equals tangent inverse 2. Please calculate it. Let me calculate it from my calculator. So it's 63 degrees. Then the range of theta is given one full circle with positive direction. Then the tangent theta is positive value. So please remember CAST all the time. So it should be located the first quadrant and the third quadrant. So the first quadrant one is 63 degrees. And you need to find the third quadrant one, which is 180 plus 63 degrees, okay? 180 plus 63 degrees, which is 243 degrees. Therefore, theta equals 63 degrees or 243 degrees. Next, secondly, tangent theta equals negative 2. Then by using your calculator, you can find tangent theta inverse, need to calculate tangent inverse negative 2, okay? Tangent inverse negative 2. And then you can get the theta as negative 63 degrees. So since the value of tangent is negative, it means that the second and the fourth quadrant, So negative 63 degrees, it's here, negative 63 degrees. So if you calculate the fourth quadrant, it's gonna be 360 degrees minus 63 degrees. Do you understand? Which is, what's the value in this case? It's 297. And the second quadrant, Since this one is 63 degrees, right? 63 degrees. So this one should be 180 minus 63 degrees. 180 minus 63 degrees, which is 117 degrees. So theta equals 170 degrees and 297 degrees. So by 1 and 2, theta equals 63, 117, 243, and 297 degree is the answer of this question. Understand? Next one, deduce all solutions of the equation. This one, again, the previous question was sine theta tangent theta equals 4 cosine theta. So theta equals 3 alpha, right? Then since we find the value of theta when tangent theta equals 2 from the question A, still, can you see this question is also related to the previous question, right? Tangent theta equals 2 and tangent theta equals negative 2. This is the starting point. Then tangent 3 alpha equals 2. Tangent 3 alpha equals negative 2. Then, since alpha equals range of alpha is between 0 to 180, it means that 3 alpha should be multiplied by 3, multiplied by 3. So 0 to 540 degrees. Do you understand? 540 degrees. So let's say theta equals, choose this one is theta. Theta is 0 to 540 degrees. So 0 to 540 degrees means 361 full turn and 1/2 turn. So first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant, and the next first quadrant and the next second quadrant covers. So theta equals 63 degrees. And then previously it was 243 degrees, which is the first one and the third one. And you need to find the value, the next first one, okay? Next first one, which is 360 plus 63, which is 423 degrees. And from here, theta equals, originally it was 117 degrees and then 297 degrees. So the second quadrant and then fourth quadrant, and you need to find one more second quadrant angle. Do you understand? One more second quadrant angle. So 117, 297, and then 477 degrees. Okay, now we are all set. Since theta is same as 3 alpha, right? Theta is same as 3 alpha. You can simply change theta to 3 alpha, 63 degrees. (243 degrees) and then 423 degrees. From here, 3 alpha equals 117 degrees and 297 degrees and 477 degrees. And then divided by 3, you can obtain 21, and then please help me, 81, and then 241. From here, alpha equals 39, 99, 159 degrees, I think. Yes. Therefore, alpha equals 21, 39 in order. 81, 99, 141, and 159 is the answer of this question. Please solve this question at least 3 times until you understand, or you can find me to ask me to explain how to solve this question again, okay? Let's see question 11. Let's see question 11. Find the first 3 terms in ascending powers of x in the expansion of where k is a positive constant. So by using the formula book, we can find it 50, 2 to the power of 5 plus 5 combination 1, 2 times 2 to the power of 4, and then kx 1, 5 combination 2, 2 to the power of 3, and then kx squared. Please don't forget the bracket. So many of you forgot the bracket, just write down kx squared. And then you couldn't solve the question B. Okay, square it. Then by using your calculator, you can find the value. This one, 1, 2, 5, 5, 16, kx, 10, 8, k square x square. Therefore, 32 plus 80kx plus 80k square x square is the answer of this question. And then the coefficient of x, which is this one, 80k, is 4 times of coefficient of x square, this one, 80k square. Then you can cancel 80, 80, right? You can cancel 1k, 1k divided by, right? Therefore, 4k equals 1, so k equals 1 over 4 is the answer of this question. The next one. So I always told you that if logarithm is separated, and then you should combine them. So to combine it, move this one to the upper part, and then move this one here. Log A, 72 minus log A, and 3 square, and minus. So log A minus log B equals log A over B, right? So that you can convert it as log A, and then 72 divided by 3 square, which is 9, which is 8 students. So log A x cubed equals log A and 8. Please compare them. Since log A, they are the same, so it means that x cubed should be 8. Then x equals 2. You can solve it by using your calculator, okay? It's easy. Question number 13. So a student claimed that this one is a prime number, but you should prove that this statement is false by finding a counterexample. Counterexample means find an example which disprove their claim. So you need to choose some, you need to find an example which make this number is not a prime number. If n is equals 1, and then it's 7 is prime. When n equals 2, and then 4 times 4 plus 3 equals 19, which is prime number. N equals 3, 36 plus 3 equals 39 is divisible by 3, right? Which is not prime number. Therefore, the statements is not true. Okay, from question number 14, I am going to make it to the next video, okay? Since I need to go to see you guys.